Dito ba? Dito ba? Dito ba? Oh, dito ba ang Roro after midnight? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am back now with a very special night. Anyway, it's going to be a long night. There's so many. I have like 600 guests tonight, but only 4 replied. So let's start the show with my usual. Look at that nightly live stream. Look down via Facebook, Roro the Tenor, YouTube, Filipino Tenor. And then you see the times. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Venmo me at Roro the Tenor. Now for our joke of the day. The joke of the day is... What kind of weather do cupcakes like? What? Sprinkles! Yay! And our meme of the day. Our meme of the day. It's a new thing. Our meme of the day is... Wait. I didn't put the meme of the day. I'm going to skip it. We're going to start the meme of the day tomorrow. I forgot to put it in the program. By the way, joke, pickup line, and meme of the day generously donated by my husband, Steven. Follow him on Instagram at Steverino Hunter. And please wear a mask, social distance, wash your hands, and use hand sanitizer. Okay, now, for our special moment now. There it is. Ooh, what is this? It's just me working here. I got so Pinoy tenors here and there. So I bring you everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. How do I do this? Just a second. Just a second, guys. It is, first of all, it is... me, and then
hey guys,
Jeff, and then Jared, and last but not the least, Alan. Oh yeah, I gotta switch with there you go. So how are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Doing great.
Aren't you guys gonna greet everyone in like traditional Filipino greeting?
Mabuhay,
Mabuhay.
everybody.
Tao po.
Mabuhay.
Kainan na, kainan na. There you go. That's okay. So, in case everyone is wondering who these people are, here we go. There you go. I wonder if they could see it easily. There you go. There's Arthur, me, Jeff, Jeffrey Agpalo, Alan Palacios Chan, and Jared Garcia. Jared V. Guerra. Sorry, I'm looking at another person here. Garcia. Who the hell is Garcia? Anyway, so let's start with born, raised, family, high school, college, post-college. We will now get info from everyone. Let's start with Arthur. I can't tell who you are.
Me?
You have a mask on.
Sorry, I got the mask on. The guard here at the hotel was like, okay, you gotta put your mask on, sir. Sir, put on your mask. Sir, put on your mask, please. Put on your mask because you're endangering the public if you do not put on your mask. So I put on my...
So Arthur, you could follow Arthur at www.arthurespiritu.com or on Instagram at arthur.m.espiritus. And so tell us about, yourself, like where you're born and raised and, and
all right.
Yeah.
All right. So my name is Arthur Espiritu. I was born in Morong, Rizal, Philippines. I was raised in Tanay, Rizal, Philippines, and then we immigrated in 1999 to the United States. I've been living there till I was my young year of 35. Then I finally got married, and I settled back here in the middle in Manila, Metro Manila, Philippines. 'Cause I love the warm weather, tropical weather, all that stuff. So
So, and
what
just
else do you need to know?
no, just want to let people know that Arthur went to Oberlin
Oh
College
yeah,
of
sure.
Music
That's
and also universities of New Orleans. This is going to be a long show, in my opinion. Um, and notable roles for Arthur are Ramiro and Cenerentola, Ferrando and Così, Elvino, Alfredo, Carbonara,
carbonara. Yes,
Bolognese.
love carbonara rolls.
And then
Those
the
are
places that he
great.
has some of them, because he's son the a few places for opera in Frankfurt, Staatsoper in Gärtner Platz, opera in Leipzig at La Scala, and also in Pittsburgh Opera St. Theater St. Louis as well. So everywhere, and also had George London Award and La Scala Awards or Belvedere competition, things that in case people want to know about. And well, no, this is more about like tambayan. Tambayan means, by the way, wait, how do I do this? There you go. How come I can't move myself? There it is. Tambayan, by the
Mm.
way, is hangout. Tambay is, from what I heard from my uncle, tambay the word tambay is like a play on the word standby. When you stand by, you just stay where you are and just don't do anything. And just like, oh, tambay tayo. It means we just stand by and do nothing. It's pretty much what lazy people usually do. All right. So there's Arthur again. Now we move to who's second on my list. Second on my list is Jeff. Wait. There you go. Hi, Jeff. Say hi.
Hi.
Here. Let me see. Jeff is next. That is Jeff. And you can follow Jeff at www.jeffreyapollo.com and at IG at Jeprox. By the way, this is pronounced Jeprox. Geoproks.
Jeprox.
Jeprox. Okay, I'm going to show
Oh.
something so that people know what is Jeprox. There you go, guys. Jeprox. This is a true Filipino slang term. When somebody's called Jeprox, it means that he is cool and laid back. It typically refers to someone that has a lot of street smarts or comes from the project.
Mm-hmm.
Jeprox, you might think of someone that is from. Wait, it's being that is from the hood.
Filipino hood, man. Filipino
Yes,
hood.
the Filipino hood. Now
That's
that
what
Tondo boy.
my
Tondo
grandma used to
boy.
call me Jeprox. So
so you
Why
tell
not?
us about where you're born, maybe how where your family are from, and everything, school and programs.
I was
Go ahead.
born here. I live in Evanston now, but I was born in Chicago. And I lived here for 16 years, and then my family moved to Florida in Orlando. That's where I went to undergrad, and then I came back here to go to grad school for Northwestern. But my family is from. When you said Rizal, I thought you were talking about the province. My no, because my grandfather still lives in Rizal, but Rizal Nueva Ecija.
Ah.
Yeah. But that's still Rizal. Like,
So now,
It counts.
and so Jeff went to the University of Central Florida and also in Northwestern University, and was how do you say that, Gerdine?
Jardine, young artist, and
Gerdine
Gaddis.
artist and Gaddis Festival artist programs.
Yeah, Opera Theater St. Louis, Arthur.
Yay! And then his most notable role, like you could find it all on his webpage, and also you could follow him on Instagram. Now Marino, Alfredo, Gopinath, and Shalimar. That's pretty cool. I want to hear that. Really want to hear that, because I've
Hard
worked with
music.
Carla before, and he's also a soloist for Verdi Requiem, Beethoven's Ninth, B minor Mass, and Lobgesang. Yeah.
Lobgesang.
Oh my God! Look at that. We got Joaquin says so much pogi.
Joaquin.
Is it pronounced pogi or pojai? So much pojai.
Poji.
And then
Porgy.
also the places that he has sung with, among others, are Lyric Opera of Chicago, Chicago Symphony Orchestra, Michigan Opera Theater, Sarasota Opera, Opera Main, and Opera Theater St. Louis. I'm doing this all because there's a lot of us here. So
We
our
never
next
ran into each other, Arthur, at Opera Theater St. Louis.
I know. When were you there?
I was there from 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18.
yeah, Arthur was
2004,
there
dude.
in like 1994. I'm kidding.
Shut your face. Shut your face. Shut your face. Yeah, well, 2012.
I know, right?
2012,
Okay, our next one is Jared. Yay! You know what? And every time you see him, make sure that you sing. It can only be Jared.
That's true. It's better than being associated with the subway guy.
That's true.
Oh yeah, Jared. Yeah.
You could follow. Oh my God! I thought I typed it. You could follow Jared at www.jaredvesguerra.com. There's a V. Remember, there's a V in the middle.
There's a
and
V.
Follow him on IG at Some Call Me Jerry. Why? Why are we calling you Jerry?
Because some people do.
I call him Jerry.
Yeah.
They're both cool though.
It didn't save here, but I want you to tell us what it's like the roles that you've done.
Notable roles.
Yeah.
I'll have to go through my my resume. Let's see.
Well, actually, no, I'm gonna tell you now. Where is my notes? I'm gonna.
Roro, you did a great job with our research thing. That's awesome.
I can't hear you anymore.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you though. Where you at, Roro? Voila.
Well, thank you, Jared.
Okay, before he realizes that we can't hear him. Notables roles would be Fenton in Falstaff, Pirelli in The Sweeney Todd, Ferrando and Così, Eisenstein and Die Fledermaus, and a bunch of other stuff that no one will care about. So, doing that,
Amazing.
Born in Iowa. I was born in Clinton, Iowa, which is in the border between Illinois and Iowa. And then I grew up in the Chicago suburbs before going to DePaul University in Chicago. And then after I graduated, I started working, and I live in Chicago. Yeah, that's it. And then I'll let Rodell catch up to us.
Now we
Yes,
can.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I know. It's like my mic. Mine won't move again. So So and then I guess
all of Jared's
ones
stuff.
that I Sarasota, Crested Butte, right? And Chautauqua. And
Hey,
what else?
David Stern's there. I think Crested Butte. David Stern. You know David Stern? You heard about him? I think he's in that program. The Marshall David Stern.
So now
Okay,
we
cool.
go to Alan.
Hello.
Alan, tell us about yourself.
Born in Manila, Philippines. Apparently that's not specific enough, no?
No, it's not.
I always thought it was. I mean, no one questioned me before.
You have to be in the province, man. Province. Provincia.
Well,
Yeah.
my parents are from the province in the south. My dad is from Tacloban in Leyte.
There,
And
yeah.
my mom is from General Santos City, where Manny Pacquiao is from.
I know.
Woo-hoo.
I saw that picture too. So
Yeah.
yes, and here he went to George Mason University School of Music and also University of Cincinnati College Conservatory of Music. And you and Arthur are pretty much the same alum, right?
Oh.
Did you go to CCM?
No, but it's in kind of the same state.
Oberlin, yeah.
Yeah,
Oberlin.
baby.
It's my fault.
No, it's not the same state. You're in we're both in Ohio. Yeah, Cincinnati. And
I forgot.
It's okay, Rodell. It's okay, Rodell. You're not hosting the show or anything. So
That www.
Shots
He's working on it.
fired.
He's working on his website.
Yeah, I
He's
let
doing a
the
great job,
website
though.
actually expired a couple months ago. I just never bothered to renew it. Oops.
But you can
You
follow.
know, me too. I haven't paid my website, so they're like, Arthur, we're gonna cancel your website in like a week, so you better pay up.
What platform do you
So
guys use?
Squarespace for me.
Squarespace?
I used Wix.
Wix? Oh, okay. I hear good things about Wix.
Yeah,
What about you,
it's
Arthur?
like
Oh, love Wix and makeup.
Because you can make it yourself, right?
yeah, it's like very you can like up to the each pixel. You have much more control
Wow.
over it. But
Oh,
Squarespace
that's
has
cool.
has better templates.
What's it again? What's it called?
Wix.
Wix, Wix.
Oh, Wix. Oh, yeah.
Wix.
Is
the
it
Wix.
is
Cool.
it better than Squarespace?
They're like comparable.
I think
like
they're pretty
yeah.
similar.
All right,
So
Wix if you want more control, and Squarespace if you want better templates.
gotcha.
and then Alan went to Music Academy of the West and the Berlin Opera Academy. And then some of his roles are William Shakespeare in The Dark Lady of the Sonnets. We'll use the picture later on. Nankipu in Mikado, Lurcanio and Aridante, and the soloist in Messiah. And actually, he's also singing. He sings. By the way, I have a question for Arthur, and for all of us.
Yes.
Do you still sing uh, Rossini roles?
You know, I was about to sing La Sonambulo, but then the pandemic kind of started, so I
But
kind of
do you still sing
That's
Cenerentola?
Bellini
Or
though.
you're done with that?
yeah, I still sing that.
Okay.
But I have no idea now how that's gonna come out. So you know,
because right
I
now,
don't know.
as
Like
you'll
a grandpa now.
see later, Alan sings that rap among others. So, and
Yay.
then what else?
used-
Now
I used to sing. Used to sing Rossini, but actually, I told Jared this. Somebody asked me to do this to sing audition for a Rossini piece. Felice. I don't remember the name. Felice. Something.
Obscure.
But I sang through the aria because I used to do Rossini. I did Barber in grad school, but I literally got physically ill thinking about singing Rossini again, and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
okay, now here's the next thing. Favorite role so far. Let's start with. Now let's gonna start with Alan. What's your favorite role so far?
Oh man, I would have to say it was oh my god, I forget that Jake from
State
from
Farm.
this.
Yes, I know the opera.
No, it's a new opera by Matt O'Coin. Jake from
It's a coin. I thought it was pronounced
Second Nature. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Second Nature. Oh, so it's you like contemporary music then?
I do, yeah. I also like classical, like Mozart and Rossini, but I do a lot of
far,
contemporary.
And then now, what about Jared?
Jerry.
It would be probably
Jerry.
Pirelli from Sweeney Todd.
Oh yes. You know, I hope I get to do that role as well. But I think that's a fun role. So that's awesome. It's awesome. What about Jeff? What's your favorite role so far?
I've done a few like new works as well. So if I were to pick like new works, I would say not newish works. Ricky Ian Gordon. I did Jim Casey. I did that twice, and I love that role. But I just did Dan Marino for the first time, and I've always thought that was a good fit for me, and like I love it.
It's awesome. Now we go to Arthur. Okay, thank you, Arthur. It's me now. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, go.
That's awesome. Well,
Arthur and I
okay, so
will tell you the story of how we met. But go ahead, Arthur.
it's okay. He upstages me all the time. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good and dandy. So far for newer, like more contemporary piece, yeah, I just did this role called the Shepherd from Szymanowski's King Roger. Very, very. I hate Polish, but it was quite a difficult language. So that was my favorite contemporary role so far, and the standard is so far it's Faust.
Wow.
which is
Child.
quite fun. Quite
Nice.
fun.
That's
Quite
awesome.
fun. Been very fortunate. Let's just get you just say that. It's been very fortunate. It's one of my dream roles. And I was able to do that, so it was a lot of fun. It was cool.
Cool.
Now back to you, Roro.
How about
Yes.
you? How about you?
For me,
How about you?
for me, it's like it's a toss up because they're both in the same Wagner realm. I love singing Mima in Siegfried. However, when I sang Loga in Rheingold,
Hmm.
ooh, that was nice.
That was
And
awesome.
they're totally different.
Yeah.
And they're both very active. One is Loga is very on the positive side, and then Mima's on the really depressing side. That's why I like them both. So those are the two things. Yeah, fortunately, blessing and a curse. My voice really rings more German, so that's why as much as I
I
want.
got a question for you, Roro. Can I
Huh?
ask you a question?
Yeah.
How does can I ask you a question, please? How does it feel like singing Wagner? How do you feel about it? Is it
Well,
fun?
I think because when my teacher heard me sing the first time, he said, "You'd be the perfect Mima." Immediately, I think because of the timbre of my voice, and I'm like, "Oh, Wagner it's easier than Strauss." I can tell you that Strauss is the hardest of the general rap because it's so, but even vocally, um, I like Wagner because it teaches you longevity and pacing. Really, when you sing a big role, you really learn how to pace yourself. And like I, it's one of those roles where after first time I sang Mima, the Siegfried one, the harder one, the next day I could sing the next role, the role again in its entirety. After I'm like, oh, because it really subconsciously your voice is like taking over, and like you don't even think about it. Your body takes over. That's a cool thing about singing Wagner. Once you start singing Wagner, it doesn't matter. Usually it's hopefully you get to sing the bigger, the longer roles, not the bigger roles, the longer roles. The longer it is, the better it is. So, well, thank you for that question. Now I'm gonna start with Mina with this question. My favorite kundiman song, even
Ooh.
though Arthur thinks
Oh my
it's
God.
a woman's song,
What are you talking
is
about? What you talking about, Luz?
on Anak Dalita, the child of poverty.
Oh.
By the way, there is a recording of Rick Manriquez singing it. So, no,
Oh.
thank you. So,
Oh.
now we go back to Arthur. What is your favorite Kundiman song if you've sung one? Of course you have.
Well, if you live here in the Philippines, you're kind of sort of you have to, if you're doing a recital, you have to end with a Filipino kundiman song. But yeah, basically, my favorite so far is Sa Ugoy ng Duyan, which is very, very much, reminds me of my mom,
Oh,
and it's a very emotional piece, and I usually cry at the end. I try not to cry, but it's one of my
yeah,
yes,
that's
exactly.
it.
It's just a like childhood, kind of song. I love it.
All
Just
right.
like that French stuff like that.
Oh,
So
I see. It's
yeah,
it is it is a
uh,
very it's like a lullaby. It's a real lullaby.
yes,
I didn't know
yes.
that was a kundiman. Hey, whatever.
It is kind of, And
It's in the
Nahan, of course, by
anthology.
Kuenko. Nahan is a very good song by Kuenko. One of my favorites.
What about you, Jeff? What do you have you sung kundiman yet?
No.
Dude, get with the friggin'
Dude,
program.
dude, you got to, man. You got to, Jeff.
I will. I will at some point, but
Actually, it's
Fresh
I haven't
much.
had the opportunity. Actually,
I
nobody's been
started with it
really
with
wanting me.
with like a list of like the popular ones. Don't it's like who's that? Arthur sings a lot of the heavier like not performed much. So I say you start with the really really famous ones because those are the ones that people always recognize. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I mean, I do have a now. I haven't sang any Tagalog songs, but now that I have a baby, like we've been singing, my my mom's been singing a lot of Tagalog songs. Like our favorite one is the tong 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 pakitong kitong alimanog sa suda. So we've been singing a lot of that. That's my favorite.
yeah, my version is tong 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 tong. It's na ito.
That's
Sorry,
good.
only Arthur gets that. So anyway, Okay, now Jared, what's your favorite kundiman?
My favorite is Ocho Ocho. No, actually, I
There you go.
I did a
I'm dancing
kundiman
it.
set during my I did a kundiman set for my junior recital in college. So I did a bunch of Abellardo songs. So my favorite one from there was the Himutok.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes. Mine is pumutok.
Mm.
That's my. Oh my God, Jeff, we'll fill you in with these really bad
Please.
Filipino jokes
I need
later.
to get my dad jokes, and
I know.
and that's
Now
all
we go
Filipino
to-
jokes.
What about you,
Let's also
Alan?
have Uncle Joke as well.
Man, I think my favorite is also one that usually sopranos sing. It's Mutya ng Pasig.
Oh, I like that too. It's like, oh,
it's-
Arthur's gonna say no to that again. So
It's so
What?
it's so
Oh,
theatrical.
yeah. I heard
it is nice, isn't it?
It's very
it's a great song.
yeah, it's very theatrical, kind of operatic, you know.
Well, one of the things I like about Mutya ng Pasig is it's like a kind of like a parallel of Von Ewige Liebe. Where it's like,
Yes.
oh, I'm gonna tell you a story, and then suddenly the girl sings.
Yeah, the
That's
sprite.
how I thought it was. That's why
It's-
I'm like, oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So, in case Jeff is listening, Mutya ng Pasig is like Von Ewige Liebe by Brahms, where there's a narration and then the lady sings. But it can be done by
I also like Maalaala Mo Kaya. That one's a good one. Do you sing that one?
that's Arthur. It's okay.
Sorry, no. There's a cart guy like passing by. So
Don't worry.
I'm in Baguio City, in a hotel. So
Wow.
no apologies, guys.
So now we're gonna go with. Here you go. Here's a question. Besides wearing a barong, what do you wear, say, or how do you carry yourself that immediately makes others say, "Ay, Pinoy to"? Do you? No, really. Is there anything like just like, oh, he's Filipino?
I have a jeepney shirt.
I have a lot of shirts from spoofs that I would wear.
What about
But
you?
you only know that's Filipino shirt if you're Filipino. So the other thing is if I wear like sando.
I did start wearing the barong,
You guys
camisa
good?
de chino by itself,
Hello.
Yeah.
and somebody like Camille really liked it, and then Jared knew immediately what it was.
Oh no.
That's an undershirt.
Okay.
Oh, that's a barong undershirt.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Can you guys see me? Sorry.
Yeah.
So it's telling me to move to the router. I have no freaking idea where the router is, but I'm in a big hotel. I was like, can't find the freaking router. Where do you want me to go?
All right.
Am I back? Sorry, guys.
Do you want to mute first? Do you want me to mute you for a second?
No, I mean, your question was how do people know?
Yeah,
That
when
you're
you're in
Filipino?
Germany, how do they know? It's like suddenly there are like Filipinos, like, oh my God, he's Filipino.
When I wear my
A
face,
friend of mine, a colleague of
being
mine from
brown.
there.
My face.
Your face, yeah. No. I point with my lips sometimes.
Ah!
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like,
you have
where
your
are you?
eyebrows.
Also with my eyebrows, yeah. Because I go like over there. Like, what do you mean? What's over there? Can you just point with your fingers instead of your lips? Like, well, I just got used to pointing with my lips. That's how you tell you.
Oh, by the way, Arthur, Ronan says hi. Look at that.
Hey, Roland, how are you?
Ronan, I met Ronan in the Philippines when I visited. Now, here's a random question for everyone. Wait, what about Alan, by the way? I forgot to ask Alan.
Oh, I point with my lips.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
for me, it's the humor. Oh, it's like, oh,
When I was
humor. So,
when I was a kid, people used to come into our house, and they know you feel like real Filipino when they use your bathroom and they see a tabo.
oh,
So,
exactly.
Bravo.
How about-
Alright.
or like a big gulp next to a toilet.
Yeah, here's a question. Now,
No, it's like
I'm all
a
about
Italian
travel.
beef, like a container, like a leftover container.
Awesome.
Okay,
That's been
so
clean.
here's a question. What is your mom's getting surprise phrase? Like when they get startled, what's the phrase they shout?
Jesus Maria Josep.
What about you, Jared?
My mom repeats like the most recent thing that was said. So
Oh,
if you
what about you, Arthur?
if
Well, anak ng kabayo, but
Ah!
there's like another one.
What about you, Alan?
Oh my god. She
my
usually
God.
just age, ageda. I don't know, something like.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what mine is?
Agay lagi.
What? What's yours, Rodell?
Mine is. Ay, poke! I'm not, does that your mom say that too?
Yeah.
Filipino mom,
That word.
their fascination with their vaginas. I'm telling you. Ay, poke! Ay, poke! Really?
Like, ay poke ng kabayo, ganun.
Yeah. That's what my mom used to say all the time. And when my mom sneezes, she does. I don't know if this is Filipino, but she used to do this all the time, and it made me laugh all the time. But when she sneezed, she said, "Washington D.C."
Oh yes,
Is that a Filipino thing?
it is a
no,
Filipino
no
thing.
idea.
Even before I came to America, that was a thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
I figured it was. For some people,
Here you
Filipino.
go. Here you go. Let's see who knows this. Tagalog trivia. Where's my phone? Because I got the real thing here.
My phone, Google Translate.
Where's my
No,
phone?
no Google.
No
Okay.
cheating. No
Oh, no.
cheating.
Arthur can play this even. It's like you could beat the other ones with this. So
What some people don't realize, though, when you're born in the United States as a Filipino, since your parents already know Tagalog, they don't want to. Well, my parents were afraid to teach us Tagalog because they were worried that we're not going to know English when we go to school. But what they didn't realize is that we're going to have to learn it anyway.
not only that, a lot of Filipino parents do not want their kids to have a muddled accent.
They don't want an accent.
Right.
So the only way
thing is
they actually have to let. It's like, you know what? Don't
And it's-
you speak to you? They speak to you in Tagalog, but you can never respond back in Tagalog.
Right. And I think the a lot of other cultures would have similar feelings about that. They like Indian culture in Great Britain. They want their kids to be very much a part of the system in there, but also maintain their identity as Indian. But since the Filipinos already know English so pretty fairly well, when they come here, they just speak to us in English. I want to learn Tagalog. I've tried so many times. It's a tough language, man. You guys,
not easy, especially when you're like a lot older, because then it's by the way, when you learn Tagalog, by the way, we have accents, but once you learn it, they don't use it anymore. So that's I'm trying to bring that back because it's a lot easier to know the accent. So this one, who knows this word? Dinaluhong.
No idea.
See, Arthur doesn't even know that.
Is that Tagalog?
Yes, dinaluhong means
Dulong?
Dinaluhong means sinugod, which means charred.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
next one.
That's awesome.
Kahindik-hindik.
Tagalog ba yan, Rodel?
Yes, this is Tagalog.
Malalim na Tagalog.
Kahindik-hindik means katakot-takot, which means plenty of. Oh, this I picked the word. Kalantiriin.
Kalantiriin, yes, I heard about that.
Kalantiriin means inisin, which means to aggravate someone or to get, to aggravate someone. Oh, this one at least is a good word. Pighati. There's two meanings to this. Oh, and this word actually appears in so many kundiman songs.
That's when you put chicharron on your head. That's a pighati.
That's a half
Yes, chicharron.
Pighati means either
isn't it like sadness or grief or whatever?
Yes.
Oh,
or loneliness. Good job, Jared. Alan,
It's like
I got another word.
Song.
you're losing, Alan. Oh, this one.
You guys have heard this before.
Arthur knows this, so we're gonna see if Alan or Jared knows this. Sapantaha.
That's a big word. I don't know that. I have a 3-year-old vocabulary. For
Sapantaha.
Tagalog.
means hinala or suspicion.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh.
You know this.
That's too
How
much.
And
about
then
himutok?
this one, I actually, I like. I made this last because this is something that Filipinos always say when asking for applause. Masigabo.
I've heard that. I don't know. I've heard it, but I don't know exactly what it means.
I know
Masigabo, like
is that from
masigabong.
Sigaw?
No, masigabong palakpakan.
Huh.
You get it now? It means a warm welcome.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Okay,
I
now-
like that.
okay.
I like that.
Okay, now we get to Pilipit Dila, tongue twister. Okay. Now I'm now doing this to see. The next one is the first one to do it is you. Jeff, do it at least 3 times.
Notebook at aklat.
What? 2 more times. Come on.
Notebook at I can't do it. Notebook at aklat.
You're the Filipino accent.
Notebook at aklat.
Okay.
I can't even do it once.
All right. Jared,
So 3
this is
times
yours.
fast. Oh,
Oh my gosh. Nakakapag
That's hard.
nakapagpabag-agbag kapag kinakagbag ka. Nakakapagpabag-kabag kinakabag ka.
Sorry. This is fucking amazing. I'm sorry.
It's so many syllables.
All right. It's like at least you did it twice. Like
Oh no.
Oh,
Do I get a
you
different one?
grew up there. You get the harder one.
Shit. Oh no. Pinaputi ni Tepiterio ang pitong puting putong patong.
Yeah. One more time. One more time.
Pinaputi ni Tepiterio ang pitong puting putong patong. Oh my god.
Pinaputi ni Tapiterio ang pitong puting putong patong-patong. Oh.
That
Arthur,
was nice.
are you ready for yours, Arthur?
Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Row. Okay. Let me try. Sumuso ang sanggol na si Suzy sa suso ni Susan na sumuso sa suso.
Yay! One more time. Faster.
Sumuso ang sanggol na si Suzy sa suso ni Susan na sumuso.
now yell
All
it from the balcony.
I have some other people in the balcony, so it's cool.
Guys, when I first saw this, I said it like this. Sumuso ang sanggol na si Susie sa suso ni Susan na sumuso sa suso. I said suso. Suso means snail. Suso means breast. Suso means snail. You have to make sure you pronounce it right. That would suck. Oh, perfect timing.
Snail. Sorry.
Oh, look, Joaquin says that's messed up. Oh, Corinne says, were any of you born in the Philippines or are you all second generation? The 3 of us are born in the Philippines.
Three on top.
Technically, Jeff and I are first generation.
Yeah.
When your parents emigrate into the United States, they're
First
technically the
generation.
0th generation. The children born after that are the first generation.
All right. So for the last part, we're actually this is the part where I'm gonna put back Pinoy tenors here and there. Where is it? Pinoy tenors here and there. Now we're gonna show actually before we we're gonna show pictures and then we're gonna show thing here. This second. I know if I do this and I put mine here, then they can see. So we're gonna now see. Is this Arthur?
Wow.
Where's this?
That's what your face looks like without a mask.
Huh.
Yes, exactly.
So where's this?
This was in when I did my my role debut in Faust in Switzerland. Yeah.
And then
One
this-
of those. Look at that.
This is Mima in Siegfried in Taiwan. It's the same production in Houston.
Cool.
Is that
And
you?
Board. Very
Yeah,
nice.
me.
No.
It's yeah. And then,
Yeah,
is this
that
the
memory.
Marino?
No, this is Alfredo.
This is South
Oh,
Yeah, this was in St.
Okay.
Louis.
And then this is
cool.
not an opera. This is a concert. And then Jared's gonna let us know
That's
where
actually
this
Alfredo,
is.
actually.
Oh,
Where's
that was at Crested Butte. I was for
What were
to
you singing?
celebrate. I'm singing Maria. It was to celebrate Bernstein's 100th birthday.
Hmm.
It was an all Bernstein concert.
And then what about this one, Alan?
That's from the world premiere I did, the Dark Lady of the Sonnets, the role of William Shakespeare.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Nice.
back in undergrad days.
Okay, and then now these are pictures that are gonna be, because for fun. Let's start with Alan. What is that?
Nice.
That was the Indian guest from Sadko.
Oh my God, that
Yeah.
beautiful aria from Sadko.
I know.
sorry.
It's so
Yes,
nice.
I agree.
You should all
Quite
sing
beautiful,
it.
yeah.
It's so good.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
There you go. Now we can see Arthur is being covered by my logo. Okay, now
Okay, I'm covered by my mask.
the
Okay.
next one is this. Oh my God,
Oh,
Arthur.
shit,
Hell is
Christ.
that?
What the?
Hey, you know what? It's on the internet. I'll post it.
This was my role. This was in Modena, Italy. When I did Otello, not Otello, the other guy, the guy that they talk about the biggest jealous son. It's been a long time since I've done this.
Quartz. Was it Quartz?
No, Casio. Casio.
That's
like
Casio.
Verdi
Yeah, the other one.
That's a role I can do. I
Yeah.
can't do hotel.
And then this is, what about this one?
That's me. That's from when I did Pirelli in Sweeney Todd.
That's so cool.
Oh, nice.
The Filipino
Okay,
Pirelli. Filipino Italian posing as an Irishman.
I'm gonna put Jeff last. I'm
I
gonna
had a
show.
mustache like that. Oh my God.
This is me as Monocetos.
So your Monday mornings.
That's
That's how you
my
are on
favorite.
Mondays.
That's my favorite.
You thought this was
That's an
loud.
awesome makeup.
Look at this.
Oh Lord.
That's actually
What
from
role is
lyric.
that?
I just love that costume. That's from it's not a role, it's just when I was
that's
doing
from,
chorus in Noce.
Oh, those
Noce
notes.
wrote it. Yeah, it's Noce.
Wait,
Okay.
what is that? What are you wearing?
Is it like an updated
It's a frilly.
production?
Yeah, it's an
kind of
updated
updated.
production, yeah.
Oh.
Everybody had very flamboyant costumes.
Nice.
Now we get to, for all our viewers, here now is all of us, little clips here and there of In Our Glory. Don't go yet, Arthur. I'm gonna freaking kill you. All right.
I'm just saying hello. I'm not saying.
Go for it. Go for it, Arthur. Go for it. Come on. Come on. Go for it.
Bravi tutti, bravi,
Grabe,
bravissimi, tenori.
God,
I
thanks
love
guys for
it.
coming to my show.
I love how we all sound so
What?
different. Amazing.
I
I love the
know.
range. It's so there's
It's funny
such
because
a wide range of like
there's a
tenor.
clip of Arthur singing the Cenerentola. It's like, no, he's singing Cenerentola, and then Arthur's already doing the lyric stuff. It's like, oh yeah, we'll do the lyric stuff, and then the difference also because everything we sang is so different. It's awesome. You know, even like
Yeah.
what is that? Jared's aria, which is different from Jeff's. That's why it's like, oh, it's a different placement as well. So it's like, you know, it's similar, but it's not the same. So it's cool. It's cool. So thank you guys for coming to my show. Why am I not in the middle again? There you go.
Rodel, yes, there you are. Rodel, I want to thank you personally for having us, and really,
Thank you.
it's really really amazing to hear all these fantastic Filipino tenors.
Yeah.
You know, and it's good to have these talents. You know that say, hey, we're here, and we have so many talented Filipino artists out there.
Yeah.
We need to keep going, guys. You guys are doing so well. Bravissimo, really.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ronald.
Thanks, Rodel, for introducing me to Arthur and Alan. Like I know a lot of Filipino tenors, but I've been wanting to get to know you guys.
And
Hey,
then
thank you.
I know there's a lot of what is that? I know there's wait.
That's me again. Why putting me
I
in there?
know. I'm trying to put like myself. Like I know
There you
there's a
are.
lot of Filipino tenors out there, and then I wish I'd known all of them. And like I said, you know, one of the things about my show is I want to be able to talk to people whom I know personally because it's a lot easier to connect. Kind of like I know, and then one of these days I'm gonna know more of them. Like I've known Jeffrey Halili in Canada, but I haven't really met him. You know, and then
I
there's
met Jeff. He's a cool guy.
and yes, and it's there's a few of us, and it's not an easy business. We just really have to really find our niche on like where we know we're gonna do best. So it's like as long as we don't try to compare each other with each other, compare each other.
Yeah.
With each other from each
Arthur,
other.
I remember showing
Compare
that
each other?
video of you singing to Jeff. Jeff had
Oh,
heard
yeah.
of you. I just heard
I was like,
heard of you, and I said,
I was
"Oh,
like,
there's
oh
a
shit,
Filipino
Filipino tenors are
Arthur."
good.
And then I was like, "There's this video of him sing Bohem."
And I was like, wow. Yeah, because I was
Well,
like,
good
oh, I
to
want
meet
to
you
do
guys.
this show. I want to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Well, one of the,
Well,
by the way, we never said how Arthur and I. First of all, let's do with
yeah,
how
do
Alan
tell.
and I met. Before we go, this is the last one, Arthur. This is the last 2 minutes.
What? What I do? I do nothing. Come on.
I met Alan. At least people know. I met Alan in Music Academy when I was visiting Music Academy. I visit that at first few years of being in Chicago. Every time I went to LA, I visited. And one of the years, Alan was there, and he sang in the Introduction to Singers, I think, right?
Yep. Mhm.
But yeah, that's how I met Alan. Then I met Jeff through
Mara.
Mara Winston Grigg.
Yeah.
In
That's what I went to grad
Northwestern.
school with.
Yeah, in Northwestern University. And then I met Jared through Jeff while at Lyric.
And your best friend
Guys,
is
this is
my
what you
brother's
need to
sister.
know. Just so you know, I'm gonna put myself on like this one again, and then I'm gonna focus myself so these people understand. How Arthur and I met. First of all, Arthur is the nicest guy you'll ever meet. Let me tell you why.
I mean, dude.
In 2004, we both got into the finals of Lyric Opera Center for American Artists, which is now Ryan Opera.
Mhm.
He sang, I remember, he sang Tradito, Scarnito, blah, 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 blah.
That
I couldn't
Mozart shit.
What was your second aria? What was your first aria?
I attempted singing "A Lever Toi Soleil," which was really not for me. So,
Oh, yes.
yeah.
So, and it was a weird year, but we were both in the finals. And you know what? When they announced my name, and Arthur's name wasn't announced. You know what he told me? At least there's one Filipino who got in. That's how nice he was. That's
Oh.
exactly what he said. You know what I mean? So it's like he was very
Oh,
that one of us got in because it was
you're
like
gonna make me cry.
it was it's like oh.
That was the best $50 I spent on you, dude.
Here's a,
Thanks.
here's a question. When we cry, do our eyes get bigger or smaller? Non-Asians want to know.
I have very big eyes in Filipino. Look how big my eyes are for.
It depends on the mood, Roro.
I
It
know.
depends on the mood. So we're very,
That's why you always have to wear glasses.
multicultural, so we know how to
But
cry
yes,
and in
that's
which
how
way.
we all are.
Well,
And this is the first
bravissimi
time
to you
I'm
guys.
doing this, but we're say goodbye to everyone because I'm gonna sign us out. Bravi, everyone. Thank you for coming. And then there's no words of wisdom today because words of wisdom, there's a lot of us, and words of wisdom is we know, basically as Filipinos, we just have to support each other and there's no competition. It's only, it's only support for each other. We're all different, and that's how we're gonna be successful.
say
Is we keep ourselves distinct from each other and you concentrate on how yes. Okay.
No, I just want to say mabuhay kayo.
I'm sorry, this is a
Mabuhay kayo mga
this-
Filipino Tenors.
my
Oh,
dream.
mabuhay kayo lahat.
Salamat
That's
po.
all.
Buhay.
There.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
Salamat po. Oh my God, you got pwned. You got pwned.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that's
you.
a t-shirt.
Ang babait
You
niyo.
got
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Well, I'm gonna put this. Wait. So as we sign off, I like to sing my last note again. Goodbye, everyone. So as I sign off, this is how I sign off. Porque va preso stanza las